Dan Man is starting on the pole. Second will be Game Nerd. Third will be C's. Fourth will be Ozzy. And fifth will be Super Dave. Sixth is DA Outside Tickler. Let me get out of here and make a dang boost so you guys don't hear me.
Okay, I'm back.
Make sure I get invites.
Okay.
This is going to be an interesting race, guys. I hope you don't send it at all. That would be very unfortunate. Trex, you want us to... Oh, yeah. Trex, you want us to wait for you to start the booth, or are we just going to go start qualifying now?
You already qualified, right?
Not qualifying. Shoot, a race.
I'm broadcasting right now, so you can send me invites and start the race whenever you want to. Just let me know when to come in.
Alright. Guys, you said we can start the race whenever we want to. You want to wait till the time? I'm just kidding. You don't call the timer. Go ahead. Trek has... Gosh, I hope he has invited. Trek has started by now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ERL Enterprise Racing League. This is the championship race of the inaugural season at Pheonix. Our top 4 contenders are Game Nerd. He has 13-point advantage going in. You got C's, Super Dave, and DA Outside Tickler rounding out the top 4. And we have Ozzy and Mikey Danman joining us to make it good and competitive for them. They have already qualified. You should, I think I already said the qualifying, hopefully, because I forgot now. Just waiting for them to send me some invites, or I got invites. I'm just waiting for them to tell me to enter the race, and we'll be on our way. Projected winner of the championship has got to be Game Nerd going in with that 13-point lead. All eyes will be on him, and we'll see what happens. We'll go to a brief intermission. Did you say come in?
Yeah, you can come in.
Oh, God. All right, we're joining up right now. Marty Laws. Glad you're here.
Is 37 laps.
Yep, okay. And watch.
Yes? We'll see what Trent says.
What?
Well, I did it in America and I had to leave and go fix my car, so we'll see what he says.
What? Say about what?
I mean, that is true. You're right. It's not custom, so yeah, we're good.
Say about what?
So are you in the spectate yet? You can see us?
Yep, I'm in. Thank you. All right.
Welcome to lap 437.
All right, my in-race reporter says they're already on lap 4 right now of 37 in that first stage. Mikey Danman and Game Nerd side by side. C's down below. Ozzy in 4th on the inside. Now he's on the outside. This is going to be fun to watch. This is going to be too much for my handicap broadcasting talents to even talk about what's all that's going to be going on the track here. I'm going to try to keep you right up front here most of the race, but I'll still try to give everybody as much screen time as I can. We got Mikey Dan, man. Looks like he's got a strong car. Game Nerd, strong. They're all right together there still. C's, Ozzy. DA's right. He's got a little bit of a gap there. Super Dave on the outside of him there, coming out of turn 1 and 2, going into turn 3. Looks like Game Nerd's trying to take that lead. Went way down below. And he looks like he's going to get it from him. Oh, C's come up high there. Might have scuffed the wall a little bit, but no harm, no foul. He didn't really lose too much from it. Oh, it looked like Mikey gave gave Game Nerd a little bumper there just to let him know he's here to race. See, I've practiced this a few times with Game Nerd, and you got to watch him because he'll pull away. And then you'll have a heck of a time trying to catch him. So the maximum fuel run tonight here at Pheonix on our championship race is 28 laps. Good luck trying to get the tires to last that long. So they're going to have at least one mandatory pit stop. And I guarantee they at least take right side tires, minimum. Probably 4 Goodyears, because they're still going to have at least 10 plus laps to go after they pit. So Game Nerd got in the lead, and he stayed there right now. Now C's is challenging Mikey Dan on the outside. Ozzy's going to follow Mikey Dan down below. C's going to get hung on the outside because of that. But he's making that outside work, and he keeps his 3rd spot right behind Mikey Dan, man. Game Nerd is trying to get a little bit of distance, but Mikey Dan, man, is having none of it. Ooh, I don't know if Ozzy got into the rear C's a little bit there or not. Both of them slowed down quite a bit. So we got 3 sets of 2 here. Game Nerd and Mikey Dan, man, kind of breaking away. You got Ozzy and C's a little bit, about maybe 5 car lengths behind them, and then about 7 or 8 car lengths behind them you got Super Dave and DA outside Tickler. So it almost looks like they tried to team up a little bit. What? Alright, trying to get an update. We're on lap 17 of 37, 18 of 37 right now. So I can tell you from experience, those guys, their tires are already screaming. Oh, Mikey Damn Man hits that inside wall. So we got Mikey Damn Man in the lead, coming up, trying to put a lapping on DA. We've got Game Nerd behind him, Ozzier behind him in third place, and C's in fourth place. All four of those cars are still in a position to win this stage, right close to each other. Something happened to DA. He's about to go a lap down. And Mikey Dan's going to make that pass on the inside. He's going to let Game Nerd go too. And DA is going to just keep it high, and it looks like he's just going to try his best to let everybody go by there. It looks like Mikey Danman's coming into the pits. This is uncharacteristic of Mikey Danman. He usually runs the gas out, and especially since it's only 21 laps in, which is, you know, a little over half. So I'm not sure, but I think he's the first one to go into the pits. He's making his pit adjustments. Game Nerd's still out. C stays out, I think. Here comes Ozzy. So he's going to come in one lap after Mikey Danman to make his pit stop. There's Super Dave. I believe he's in 5th place right now. But he might be having some strategy going on. You never know about Super Dave. He pulls something out in a heartbeat. There's DA coming to the pits. C's coming to the pits. Game Nerd coming to the pits. So, and they're telling me that Super Dave pit was the first one to pit. So he's already pitting and back out on the track. Alright, we're on lap 23 of 37, and we're going to take a brief intermission. By the time I get back, we should have cycled through all the pit stops and be able to see who's who and where's where. All right, so we're back after that brief intermission. I'm told that the pit stops have been cycled through. It looks to me like Mikey Danman is in first place, Game Nerd in second place, 2.5 seconds behind him. Ozzy in third place, and he changed his screen. Thanks, Mikey, appreciate it. So we got Mikey in first, Game Nerd in second, Ozzy in third. Looks like C's is going to be in fourth, Super Dave in fifth, and DA outside Tickler in sixth. I'm not sure if he's a lap down or not. Looks like DA outside Tickler forgot, or his sponsors, I don't know, didn't want anything to do with him for the championship race. His car might be a little light without all them stickers on it. But that Ford Mustang looks like it's got a really good line there. Looks like he's rolling it. Oh yeah. Looking good. Back to the leader. Mikey Dan, man, looks like he's got a pretty good lead there, about 2.5 seconds. We got Game Nerd and Ozir back there fighting for second place right now. Both of these drivers are excellent drivers too. This is going to be fun to watch. Can Ozzy be a spoiler and take away that second spot from the projected champion, Game Nerd? Let's see if we can't get that to stick. Uh-oh. Okay. We're on lap 31, coming to lap 32 of 37. Ooh, Ozzy bumped the wall a little bit there, but didn't seem to hurt him too much. Finding it hard to get around Game Nerd. Oh, they're already getting low. These boys are pushing it, trying to get every point that they can. And here comes Ozzy on the inside, trying. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Game Nerd trying to fend him off. Ozzy's got a strong car on that outside, but Game Nerd is holding that inside, and he's coming up. He makes that block. C's might be catching up to these two if they keep messing around like that. Meanwhile, Mikey Danman is pulled out to a 2.6 second lead, 2.5 second lead. C's in fourth place, trying to catch up to these two battling cars. His car is looking good tonight. Here comes Super Dave right behind C's. He'll be in fifth place. And Ozzy's still trying to get around. Looks like they're side by side coming out of turn 4. Going into turn 1, coming out of turn 2, almost side by side. The Gamer had the advantage on that outside, was able to get that little extra speed to prevent Ozzy from passing him there. So they'll keep trying. Ozzy will keep trying. It looks like Ozzy's actually got a little bit faster car. And there's Super Dave. He's got a good line going. DA outside Tickler. Running a good line. Oh, Mikey Danman had some trouble there. Oh, stage is over. Okay. I missed that. So, Mikey Danman first, Game Nerd second, Ozzy third, C's fourth, Super Dave fifth, and D outside Tickler coming up in 6th place. And we're going to stack them, rack them, and stack them here for the second stage. We're a little bit confused about how many laps are in that second stage. It's either 57 or 54. I'm hoping I get a update right away. If it's 54 laps, only one pit stop is required for that stage. If it's 57, 2 pit stops will be required for that stage. So it'll be interesting.
Stage 1 is complete, 32 to lane 19, 47 to lane 14. Yes, that's with great progress.
All right, we got them stacked and racked. Mikey on that inside, Gamer on that outside, Ozzy 3rd place on that inside, Season 4th place on that outside, Super Dave on the inside of DA outside Tickler right away. Oh, I think I just got that update. Did you say it was 54 laps?
Stage 2 is 54 laps.
All right, what? Correct.
I'm sorry.
Correct, thank you. And I hear every word you say, by the way, I'm just got you muted so I don't bother you too much. All right, so 54 laps, only one pit stop required, but that means the winner of this stage is the one that's going to be able to save their tires. So let me tell you what, after about 22 laps, your tires are pretty much toast. And you're going to have to go 27. Whoever can get 27 laps on their tires will probably win this stage. It might be none of them. Wow, Mikey Danman was really close to that wall down there. Gamer has taken over the lead from Mikey Danman. Ozzy's giving him a challenge on the top side, so the winner of stage 1 is in jeopardy of falling back to 3rd place right now, but he's going to get the run on the inside coming off of turn 2, 4. Oh, I don't know. This track is down. Well, they're coming out of 4 now, so that was coming out of turn 2. And Ozzy has the advantage coming around on the back stretch. And Seas is now making a challenge for that 3rd place. Mikey might be trying to save them tires a little bit. Falling back through the field. They're on lap 5, coming to lap 6. On the back stretch they go. Game Nerd in 1st, Ozzy in 2nd, Mikey Danman in 3rd, Season 4th, Super Dave in 5th, and all 4 of those cars are right up there next to each other. Super Dave is just back just a little bit, but let me tell you, that's probably not a bad plan right now for this second stage, because it's 2 full tire runs. I'm going to tell you that right now. Alright, I'm going to put it on the leader and take a brief intermission, and I'll be back shortly. Alright, I'm back. Boy, I tell you what, this front four doesn't look like it's racing like they have to save tires. Ooh, and Ozzy and Gamer get together a little bit. They're 3 wide, almost 4 wide coming out of turn 4. Coming up to 11 laps, 11th lap of the second stage. And Ozzy and Game Nerd are still side by side. C's coming up behind Game Nerd. And Game Nerd with that outside line has poked his nose out in front there, and he's going to retake the lead. Game Nerd has retaken the lead. Ozzy in second. C's in third. Mikey Danman in fourth. Which one of these 4 is saving tires, or are any of them saving tires? Could it be Super Dave back there saving tires, just kind of watching what's going on in front? Or could it be DA outside ticklers, making sure he can make that one pit stop run? Time will tell. Mikey Danman will pop it down there and try to take back over the third spot. Perhaps trying to come back up through the field. Maybe he's saved a little bit of tires. He's comfortable going a little faster. Or C's looked down at his tires and said, ooh, man, I better slow this thing down. Super Dave right there. Got eyes on all 4 of these cars, just kind of watching them. And right now it just looks like they're running laps, trying to see what their tires are going to do. We got Marty Laws here, in here rooting for his son DA. He asks, or makes a statement, whatever happens, so proud of my son DA. He's came a long, long way this year. Yes, sir, he sure has, and we all feel exactly the same way. Mr. DA outside tickler has no quit in him, and once he gets used to this new equipment, I understand his team owner has bought him some new equipment, and as soon as he gets used to that as soon as I put it on him and say about him, he's into the outside wall a little bit. That's what I was saying. He needs to get used to that new equipment, see what it can do for him, and I predict that next season, the first actual season, first full season, he's going to do pretty well for us. There's going to be some And I think my headset's giving me a problem again. Let me go ahead and plug it in. Alright. Looks like DA Outside Tickler is coming in for a pit stop here. That's going to be a little early. But it is what it is. Mic check, mic check. Alright, mic check, mic check. Again, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. My mic keeps going out on me. I'm going to go buy a cheap one. So I don't know how much you got of that last little bit. But there was a caution just after pit stops. Throwing the fuel saving out. So Mikey Danman and Super Dave had made the 27 laps. Information gotten from my in-race reporter, so they're not happy about that. Especially Super Dave. He needed to make up some points in a bad way, and that completely took that out of the equation. It's going to be interesting. It didn't have the wreck on camera. I apologize about that. But maybe one of the feeds will show what happened there. All I saw was cars flying in the air, I believe. Gamer hits the wall on the outside. He's in third place trying to chase down Ozzy and Mikey Danman. Super Dave is in fourth place right behind Game Nerd. And C's is behind Super Dave, but I believe he had some kind of miscommunication with his pit crew, and he didn't pit during the stage, so he probably threw himself a lap down. And then we're going to have DA outside Tickler, probably in fifth place. He's not a lap down, but he needs to get control of that car now. Nice, smooth, even. Take it easy. Alright, so we got Mikey Danman leading this race, though. Showing his power. He's got high hopes for next season there. Ozzy, same thing. He's in second place. Two of these powerhouses. These three guys right here, Mikey Danman, Ozzy, and Game Nerd, all three of them really powerhouses in the NASCAR Heat 5 community. Super Dave also. I don't think Pheonix is Super Dave's forte, though. But I mean, he's not letting them get too far away. But these three here, they got a step above right now. We'll see what happens. We still got a few laps left. See if I can get an update on that. Lap update. Two to go. Alright, we're looking at 2 to go. With Mikey Danman in the lead, Ozzy in second, Game Nerd in third. They're on the backstretch. When they cross the line, they should only have 1 lap to go. And Game Nerd making a move down below Ozzy and makes that pass. Mikey Danman, pretty dominant here. We got Mikey Danman, Ozzy in second, Game Nerd in third now. Well, nope, that's a delay there. That's not a proper update. All right, the stage is over. We got Mikey Danman in first, Game Nerd in second, Ozzy in third, Super Dave in fourth, D outside Tickler in fifth, and C's in sixth place, missing that critical pit stop in the middle of stage 2. So we're going to rack them and stack them, and we're going to race this thing out. Game Nerd continuing to Game Nerd continuing to expound on that lead he came into the championship race with. It's probably impossible. Even if he finished last, he probably has the championship. So I'm going to say at this point, congratulations to Game Nerd. He's probably somewhere around 15, 16, 17 points to the good. If he takes 7th place and one of the other guys win, they'll get maybe 10 points on him. So looking at your ERL Enterprise Racing League inaugural season champion right there, the number 20.
Sorry. Because this stage is 59 laps, and I said it was 62. I think I got my numbers.
And I'm getting an update on this also. I guess it's 59 laps. 2 pit stops required. So the update was it's 59 laps?
Yeah, well, it was 59 laps, now we're going to 57 laps.
Okay.
57 to go in stage, correct, right?
Alright, so 2 pit stops required. Thank you.
No problem. I'm probably going to forget to give the update, so whenever you want one, just let me know. I got 32 on my part, Jesus.
Alright, so they're going to have 2 pit stops in this stage, so whew, anything can happen about the winner, but there's one thing that's already been settled, and that's Game Nerd 86525 is the champion of the inaugural season of the ERL Racing League. Congratulations to that young man. He's done what he needed to do. Fast. So we got Game Nerd in first. We got Mikey Danman in second. Ozzy is in third. Super Dave in fourth. Season fifth. D outside Tickler in sixth. See, he's got his lap back at the stage caution there. Got the lucky dog. So he's got to be happy about that. At least he's got a chance to drive himself to the winner's circle on this championship race. Even though that won't win him the championship, maybe that'll get him a little bit of condolence. Although he's got 3 other guys, actually 5 other guys trying to win that title, winning at Pheonix in the championship race. There's a title, whether or not you're going to win the season championship or not. A win is a win. We got Game Nerd looking strong up front. Super Dave right on his tail. Ozzy on his tail. Sees Super Dave and D outside Tickler. They don't have a whole lot of separation yet. So all these cars at this point, looks like DA is trying to make a move on the inside of Super Dave. Couldn't quite get it. Ooh, and he gets a little bit loose coming off of there. Ozzy running that high line. See, oh, somebody's around on the backstretch. And it's DA. DA outside Tickler. He's the only car involved. No caution. He spins that car back around and gets it going again. It doesn't look like there's any damage to it. That doesn't mean there isn't. Just looks like there isn't. So if there is some damage, he did some pretty good driving, keeping that thing from hitting the wall very hard, if it did hit the wall at all. Oh, he hit that wall. He got a little damage now. He's frustrated now. Come on, DA outside Tickler, hang in there. Hang in there, buddy. Finish what you started. Experience is experience. Alright, we're at lap. Looks like we're around lap 108, 109 right now. I got Game Nerd actually pulling away a little bit from Mikey Danman. C's right on Mikey Danman's tail. Ozzy right behind him, and Super Dave not falling back. He's in 5th place. Coming into turn 4. Yeah, we still got a lot of laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do another brief intermission. I'm going to go get me, let me mention our sponsors for tonight's race, Michelob Ultra. I'm going to go and do some Superior drinking with that Superior light beer. No, they're not a sponsor. God, don't sue me, Michelob. Jesus, I'm trying to give you some kudos here. And so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back with a fresh Michelob Ultra. Only 95 calories, 2.6 carbs. And I'm really happy about that. It looks like Mikey Danman has caught Game Nerd trying to take back that lead. And he gives him a little fender there, but it looks like Game Nerd's going to go ahead and give him that inside line, but they are side by side coming out of turn number something 4. That was turn 4. Oh, Gamer goes high a little bit. Struggles to keep control, but he does keep control. And gets a good run on the outside. Oh, Mikey Danman is going to the pits. That's why he got that good run. We're on lap 116. We got 41 laps left. We'll have, when Mikey Danman comes out of the pits, he'll have 40 laps left, so he'll have to make another pit stop. So I'm going to say Mikey Danman's going to have, he's the first one to pit, it looks like. He's going to have an advantage. Mikey Danman is back out on the track. At this point, he'll be a lap down until everybody else starts to pit. We're looking for that man right there. See how much advantage he's going to give Mikey Danman by not pitting there. So right now we got Game Nerd in the lead with Season second. Super Dave in fourth. It looks like Ozzy is peeled off. He's probably in the pits. There he is. Alright, 20's going to go in. C's will probably follow him in. C's has a much quicker entry and comes in right behind Game Nerd. Here comes Super Dave right in behind them. Mikey Damman is on lap 120 of 156, so we got about 37 laps to go. It'll be 36 laps when he crosses the line here. He puts himself back on the lead lap. When he comes around the corner. Maybe. Here he comes. And Game Nerd, C, Super Dave all coming off pit road, but Mikey Danman is going to cycle. Uh-oh. Yep, Mikey Danman cycles back to the lead, and he's got a pretty good lead, too. He pit way early, but now, you know, Game Nerd, C's, even Ozzy. Well, Ozzy pit maybe a lap behind. Ooh, and Ozzy into the wall there a little bit. Alright, and Mikey Danman has a 2.9 second lead on Ozzy, who has a 0.6 or 0.7 second lead on Game Nerd. And C's is right there with Game Nerd, about 0.4 seconds behind him. So that was interesting. Of course, Game Nerd, C's will have the freshest tires right now. But they don't seem to be catching up to Ozzy, who's probably got at least a couple laps more wear on his tires. That number 20 DeWalt car is the champion. He probably already knows it. Trying to get himself another win. Right now he's behind a little bit. Go up to Mikey Dan and kind of take a look, try to get a look at how much of a lead he's got there. You can't even, oh, nope, that's DA. So he's still got a couple second lead there. But them fresh tires of Game Nerd and C's might whittle that down a bit. Game Nerd and C's have gotten around Ozzy with them fresher tires. But how hard are they driving trying to catch this lead car, this lead 32 car of Mikey Danman Senior the second? Ooh, D outside tickler looks like he's going into the pits. Or maybe he just got loose and was trying to get out of the way there. It looks like he's trying to go into the pits now. He needs to fix that car so he can control it. Alright. It looks like Gamer and C's are having a hard time catching Mikey Danman. They don't look like they're making too much of progress there. Gas pedals on the right, gentlemen. Let me go ahead and enjoy this nice, fresh, ice cold Michelob Ultra that I got cracked here. Hold on a second. Here comes Mikey Danman around the lap car of DA Outside Tickler, I believe. Yep. And at this point, once Mikey catches him, well, he shouldn't catch him. DA's got fresh tires. He just come out of the pits. It looks like Game Nerd can't shake C's at this point. And Ozzy, he's hanging right in there too with them older tires. We're on lap 130. Hold on, let me get my glass. Where's my dang glasses? Hold on. 133 coming to 134. So 134 of 156. So we still got 23 laps to go. Mikey Danman still maintaining that lead. C's pushing on Game Nerd. C's drops it low. Game Nerd goes high, maintains that third or second spot. Yeah, all these top four cars are so evenly matched. The only reason Mikey Dan's got that little bit of a lead there is because he pitted a little early. So game strategy might get him this win. He's probably going to come into the pits here pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, Mikey Danman's got a strong car for those newer tire cars not to even be able to catch up to him like that. He had about 3, 4, maybe 5 laps. C's coming into the pits trying to get that jump that Mikey Danman, and it looks like Mikey Dan is into the pits. Okay. See what happens. So, pretty guaranteed everybody's going to get a full tank of fuel and 4 fresh tires and finish this race out. They should have about 20 laps left, I'm going to say, by the time they come out of the pits. Somewhere around 20. And 20 laps on this track is a good test for tires. And here comes Ozzy. Game Nerd stays out again, losing more time to the leaders. They're getting them early pit stops, gaining a lot of time. Sir Gillians, sorry about not seeing you there. Hello, buddy. I appreciate you coming in here. And Game Nerd is into the pits. Did he speed? Take a look at Mikey Danman, who is probably coming out on the track. Right now, Mikey Damman's in 4th place, but he's going to cycle back around, I'm pretty sure, to that 1st place spot and probably extend on his lead a little bit. He's in 3rd place. Coming to 18 laps to go. See if we can catch a glimpse. Everybody's behind him. Mikey Danman is up to 2nd place. I think Super Dave came into the pits and is now coming back out of the pits, I believe. Mikey Danman will cycle around back to the lead. We got C's in 2nd place, it looks like. Yes, sir, C's in 2nd place. Ozzy in 3rd. Game Nerd in 4th. Super Dave in 5th. Super Dave is 12 second back. 2nd through 4th is between 1.5 to 3.5 seconds back. So C's made up some time there on that pit stop, passing Game Nerd, and C's has got about a second on Ozzy and about almost 2 seconds on Game Nerd. There they are in order. 1st place, Mikey Danman. 2nd place is C's. 3rd place is Ozzy, and 4th place is Game Nerd. Probably just I'm sure he realizes that he has won the championship, and trying to win him and he so Game Nerd takes that 3rd spot away from Ozzy, and Ozzy trying to come back down on the inside, take it back. And we got 11 laps, 10 laps to go, coming to the line, and they just passed that line. Can C's catch Mikey Danman and get his, I believe it'll be his 2nd win of the season. He's been struggling. I believe he's got one. Let me see if I can get Game Nerd on the line here. Game Nerd, you got your ears on?
Yeah, what's up, Trey?
I just wanted to be the first one to congratulate you on your championship of the ERL. There's no way anybody else could win at the beginning of that final stage. I've been talking about it. Pretty sure you knew about it, but congratulations, bud.
Appreciate it, man.
So if you could let everybody know, I'd like everybody, if they would come up to the booth right quick, and we'll have some quick Well, I've been having trouble with my dang microphone and headset the whole time tonight, and it really pissing me off. It would just turn off. Let me close that thing. God damn the hell with that thing.
You probably got one of them cordless headsets.
Well, I got it plugged in
Still
just to
cordless.
make sure. That's the last time I spent a bunch of money on a Arctis 9 wireless
Now you gotta
headset.
get you to the Turtle Beach. That's
I
what I
paid a
got.
stupid amount of money for this thing, and it's a piece of crap. Buyers
I think
beware. Don't buy
I
one of
think
these
this
things.
one
You might as well buy a dang Microsoft
this
level
one's like
50.
$100, and
Oh man,
I paid like
the
150,
Turtle
160
Beach.
bucks for this
I
thing.
just bought one for $40 today.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
like this one because it's wireless, and I ain't had no problems out of it.
yeah. Let me bring my feed back up. I closed it in frustration. Let me bring it back up so I can at least see if I can hear. Dang it.
What?
What? Is everybody here?
Yep. I think
All
so.
right. Um, I'm going to go right down the line real quick. Every one of you deserve great kudos. DA, you here?
Yeah, man.
Hey, you're having trouble there. I hope that the audience knows that I was. I mean, I don't know when my microphone was working or not, and I apologize about that, guys. But go up there live. Okay. But I was telling them how far you've come this year, and that you got some new equipment, and it's going to take you some time to get used to that new equipment, and really looking forward to seeing you next year with a little bit of time behind that new wheel. Um, Tell us about your race right quick, and then tell us about your season overall, and then get off my air. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. We just fought hard all night with the car. I couldn't keep that thing up under me after a certain amount of laps. It was a pretty good season. I'm glad I got to be in the final four. This is a hell of a group of racers here, man. Congratulations to Game Nerd. Um, yeah, we just sucked tonight.
Well, you did a great job, and we loved having you, and we really look forward to seeing what you can do next season.
Thanks, man.
Also, look forward to seeing what you can do in that Bobcat season we got going on in the 2022 cars. So take
Shoot,
care of
yeah.
yourself. Super Dave, you got your ears on?
Yep,
Super Dave, it looked like you were struggling a little bit. Not as much as
yep.
DA tonight, but
I'm
uh,
disgusted. I don't belong in this series. This
I,
is
I'm
that was a ridiculous run.
Well, I understand how you feel, but I would like to point out to the audience that if we had gone Winston Cup old-timey points, you'd have won the championship. So you're
Yeah,
not that bad of a driver.
that's only because some people didn't show up.
Hey, there's something about being there. You know what I mean? Making
It's
every
because you
race.
did.
Yeah, because you were dedicated and showed up every week. Um, you're an integral part of this league. Everybody loves Mikey Danman, and we're really or Super Dave, and we're really looking forward to having you. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I know he won the race. Um, uh, you're you're part of the personality of this league, and we love you for it. So. Um, Hoping to have you back for in Cup next season. What do you think about that Bobcat season?
I like that. It's I don't like them cars, but
I
I
don't think
like a
anybody
lot
likes them.
more drivers.
Yeah. Trying to recruit. So if anybody out there is hearing us and wants to come join, We're looking for drivers. We got 5. We lost 1 today, though. 2, actually. We lost 2 today. Well, no 1, because 1 was there and not counted as part of the new recruits, and he won't be there now. So we got 4. We're looking for more, trying to round out this field for the next season of Cup. Thank you, DA, and thank you, Dave. We appreciate you. I'm trying to make this as short as possible. I don't
Thank you, Goose, for everything you do, man.
Yes, sir. C's, you got your ears on?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here,
All
boss.
right, you had a pretty good finish tonight. I believe you finished 2nd, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. Looked like you were struggling early on, but found something there in that final run of that final stage. Tell us about your race and your season.
Yeah, that race we were just chasing the track, trying to catch up with it, making adjustments, and at the end there, we found something, but it was a bit late. Uh, Congratulations to Mikey for the win, and Gamer for the championship. Um, yeah, the season was great for me. No, I expected much less, but
Well,
I outdid myself, so I'm proud of that.
well, from experience, I've known you for a while. I raced with you a couple years ago at least, and I know the type of racer you are, and we're just like DA and Super Dave. We're really glad to have you. You're part of the personality of this league, and really looking forward to seeing what you can bring for next Cup season. What do you think about the 2022 cars?
I love those cars. I'm a fan of the series. I'm excited for it.
Outstanding. Well, if you find anybody out there, recruit them. Recruit,
Yes,
folks.
sir.
All right. I appreciate you, Steve. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Ozzy, you
for
got your ears
hosting.
on?
Yes,
Yep,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
loud and clear.
All right, buddy. Same question to you. You come in a little bit late and wasn't qualified for the championship, but something tells me you're going to be there next season. Tell us about your race and the part of the season that you were able to join us here.
Yeah, as you said, that was a little bit later this season. Happy to be here. Happy to race with these guys. Good group of racers. The race tonight felt like was pretty mediocre for us. It was a little bit hot and cold. Was up there battling with the leaders, and just didn't have a good long run car. I feel like so. Hopefully, it made for some exciting commentary and some entertainment, but just wasn't meant to be tonight. But as
He just lost his headset. That's what it
That's
sounded
okay.
like.
Yeah,
Or he got electrocuted.
yeah. I already got. Well, I hope he's okay, because he's an excellent young man too, and we're really excited to have him come in here. And that's another young man if he can race a whole season, and I expect him to. He's been really consistent, showing up for races, really consistent in the races, and that's another guy that's going to be up there. Um, Probably, possibly, a championship run next season.
I hope so.
Oh, we got him back. There he is. I think we lost you there for a second.
That was weird. All right.
Yeah, something took a fart there. Um, so I appreciate you. What do you think about the 2022 cars?
Well, not sure I'll be able to hang out too much for the Bobcat series, but I kind of, I don't know. I'm a little bit impartial. I like the 2020 the 2020 cars just because I feel like they're a bit more unstable, if that makes sense. The 2022 cars seem really stable, and I don't know. I kind of like to race a loose race car a lot of the time. So, yeah, for what it's worth, we'll see what. We'll see what happens. But if I can join some of those races, I'd like to.
Well, you are sure welcome. We appreciate you, and we're looking forward to you coming back next season. Mikey Danman, congratulations on your win tonight.
Oh, I'm telling you that number 32 Dryden Eaton Ford Mustang was on rails tonight. It felt good. It felt real good. The crew did a good job. getting her ready for this race. And I can't thank him enough. Of course, we congratulate Game Nerd on being the champion. And it was a good season. And of course we're doing double duty as just about everybody else is on the Bobcat series on them cars. They're fun to race, very, very challenging because there's just almost no opportunity to get away from anybody with them cars. It's a tough thing, but this was a good race tonight. And congrats to Game Nerd as the inaugural Enterprise Racing League champion.
Appreciate it, Mikey. And I just want to say to you, um, you are part of the personality of ERL, and we're really, really fortunate to have you here. You have a really great speaking voice, and you really should try to broadcast some of these races with me.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Congratulations on the championship race win at Pheonix. Game Nerd, congratulations, buddy, on the inaugural. Is Game Nerd here?
Yes, I am.
Of course he is here. Congratulations, buddy. You did a great job all season. You won decisively in points. And you came in here, you didn't win the race, but you just continued to build on that point lead that you went in with. Yes, sir, Mikey. Tell us about your race and tell us about your season.
Well, I was going into this race mostly in preservation mode. I went in with a points lead, so I was just hoping to have a good race, no big incidents, and turns out I was second to Mikey all night except the last stage. He was absolutely unbeatable tonight. There were times when Aussie, myself, and C's and Mikey, we'd all four be trading spots, and I thought this is anybody's race, and then we'd pit, and it was like Mikey would just turn his car to fifth gear and leave everybody in the dust. So he truly deserved to sweep the race tonight. He was really quick, but I was just happy to be able to have a good way to finish off the season. We only had one caution, so probably 4 or 5 this entire year. And on the season itself, it was good to be able to race with the group of guys that we had. You put together a really good group of guys for this series, and I know I haven't raced an actual race in Bobcat yet, but coming from the practice races I've participated in, you've also put together a very great assortment of drivers for that series, which have a lot of talent. So glad I was able to succeed and prosper and have fun around these guys. They're all a really good group of guys, and just looking forward to next year now.
All right. Be looking out. I'm going to contact you on Discord, and I will send you the code for that $50 PlayStation card, sir.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. All right, this wraps up the inaugural season. Good God, I didn't miss anybody. I didn't miss nobody, did I?
I think you got everybody.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's some drivers in this league that really help to keep me straight. You know who you are, and I really appreciate you guys. I couldn't be as good as it is without you guys. So thank you very much. This wraps it up for us, and we'll see you next Tuesday night for Bobcat Series. Although those are not broadcast, but I do record them, and I'll put them up whenever I can. Other drivers are recording and broadcasting, and they can go into the ERL Discord and view those Bobcat races if they choose to. I get the privilege of actually racing in those races, mainly to evaluate the new drivers and see who we're going to move up to the Cup Series next season. Anybody else got anything to say?
Congratulations, Game Nerd.
Hey, good racing, everybody.
All right, great job, guys. I appreciate you all. Mikey, Dan, man, Game Nerd, can I talk to you too?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right.
Good
And
racing, guys. Good
hold
racing.
on, I gotta stop this dang broadcast. I'm gonna do it this time.
Subscribe.
Hold on.
We're only an hour and a half.
Game Nerd, go. Go, Game Nerd.
I know that this inaugural season has ended, but like you heard Shrek say, he is going to upload his POVs of the Bobcat series, which means you should not stop watching this channel yet. That's why you should go down right now and subscribe. And after watching Mikey sweep those races, you should like it because he's a great racer. You like him, you're gonna like the content coming up next Tuesday at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
All right, let me try to. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Hold on. Son of a bitch! You gotta be kidding me! Come on, man. Oh, there it is. All right, bye, y'all. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Please don't sue me, Michelob. And done.